Hello, it's Health with Helen. How are we this evening? It's been very unpredictable with my weather forecasting. I've had to put coats on, jackets off, just difficult to know what to wear today, really. Obviously, I always wear keep fit gear, so it's always leisure gear. So how are you? What's the weather like where you are? I hope you've been catching some of the other Health with Helens. Had a great interview with Veronica yesterday from 2V Fit, who's local to Essex, Grays, Thurrock area. And she was chatting about her sort of mum's damage limitation program that she's bringing out on Monday. So if you're interested in that, take a look at 2V Fit page. And she was also talking about Powerwave, because that's something that she does sort of small group basis and one-to-one, a really effective workout with like what looks like a big, large weighted bag almost. So that's great. Talked to Sylvia last week about PT and hopefully sort someone else out for next week. Trying to put out there different information on other health, wellness, fitness practitioners so that you've got more choice. You can have a look at what's out there if you've got a bit bored at the gym. I'm going to try and talk to physios as well and osteopaths so that if you've got issues, might be that you think, oh, right, perhaps that's someone I need to go and visit. So trying to provide a lot of information if you're in the Essex area. So tonight I'm talking about diets. We've touched on food a little bit this week, but I wanted to talk about diets tonight because there's been a lot of chat about body positivity, certainly on the radio when I'm travelling. I can hear a lot of chat on that. And there's also a programme coming out, isn't there? It's on anorexia. I'm not going to go into anorexia, but I just think diets, you've got to be careful with dieting because it can obviously lead to other issues if you get too into it. So dieting, who's on a diet? Probably everybody, especially now that we're going towards the summer holidays. You might be on the last the last few days before the kids break up. We've got another week, so it feels like ages. And you might have already been trying to do a bit of a diet or you're going for it right now. So it's the word diet. Diet to me kind of makes me think of restrictions. And although, everyone says you've got to reduce your calories if you want to lose weight, true. But if you're reducing your calories a lot and then you're really, really exercising hard, yep, you're going to lose weight in the short term, but your body's also going to get a little bit nervous because you've suddenly reduced and restricted your calorie intake. And it's going to think, this isn't quite right. I think I maybe need to hold on to my fat a bit more and slow the metabolism down. So be careful with short-term fixes because that's what's happening right now with the summer holidays. It'd be that diet, quick fix. I'm going to do it all in 7 days. Got to look good in my bikini. Fair dues. I'd like to do that as well in a way. But that short-term fix could have a consequence in the long term because you're going to go on holiday and where you're being probably fairly restrictive and exercising hard, you're now going on holiday. You're not going to be as restrictive. You probably aren't going to exercise as hard and your metabolism has slowed down. So just watch it. The whole world of dieting, it's the word as well. It kind of makes me think, as I said, restrictions, not something that I'm going to enjoy doing. So I want you to come away from that as much as possible. And all right, maybe you don't look like you want to look for the holiday, but the body positivity side of things, you've got to look deeper than how you're going to appear in a bikini. So we don't want to get caught up in, oh, I must shed about a stone before next week. It's not reasonable. It's not feasible, really. Not realistic for long-term sort of weight loss goals come toning up and getting healthier. You need to kind of if you do want to change your shape and you want to try and lose some weight, you've got to look at what you're doing. You've got to assess where you are right now and make some small, easy changes. Especially if you, so really let's look at diet as healthy lifestyle, like a healthy lifestyle project. Maybe you do want to lose some weight before the holiday. Let's make some small changes that you could hopefully keep implementing through the holiday so that rather than gain weight on holiday, you at least maintain it. the rapid weight loss before holidays, I would try and steer clear of it if you can. Be happy as you are. You're going on holiday, it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to have a nice relaxing time. Stop worrying about how you look to everybody else. You know, you're going with your friends, your family. They all appreciate you as you are. They look deeper than what they see on the outside. So small changes if you are trying to kind of improve your health. So let's look at it as improving our health. And it could be that maybe you've got into some bad habits. Perhaps you are eating a few packets of crisps, or you're having a few biscuits here and there that, you know, arguably you don't really need them. Not if you're getting some good food into you at your mealtime. So maybe try and ditch one biscuit. You know, it doesn't have to be the whole packet that you're eating, but ditch one thing this week so that you're making a small change that doesn't seem like a major hardship. Because if the changes you are trying to make seem very hard and difficult, you will not maintain them. You will see them as, oh no, my life's over. So they've got to be changes that are feasible. You almost have to make a list of, right, this is what I'm doing now. This is probably the better route to get healthier. How achievable is that for me? Is that something I can do right now? Maybe you're not ready to drop the bottle of wine at the weekend. Maybe you don't want to ditch the crisp, but something needs to change to improve your health. So perhaps you're not exercising, but don't just go for it. Gradually build up. So we're talking about dieting, but looking at it as more of a healthy lifestyle project, and not to get into this surge of rushing into losing as much weight as possible before holiday. Because as I said, there's a strong possibility it's going to lower your metabolism, so that then you find you will gain weight quicker than you took it off. Talked earlier this week about covering all the colours of the rainbow on your plate. Get as many colours into you as you can. Get as broad a range of all those food groups. So you're getting your carbohydrates, your proteins, you've got your vitamins, your minerals. You want to get everything in so that you are getting nutrition into your body. Mindset, as I said, let's not look at it as a restrictive, oh, this is my social life is over. But it's a healthy lifestyle project. It's a project you can involve the whole family in, because I'm sure all the changes that you want to implement are going to be good for them too. And make it fun. You know, start cooking from scratch and get the rest of the family involved. Don't just sort of do things all by yourself. I always think with meals, involve the family. Don't write, oh, I'm going to have fish, you're going to have chicken, you're going to have this. Don't have God knows how many meals available. You know, get them involved. See what you can work out that everybody tends to like, rather than having to cook lots of, because again, that's not realistic long term, is it? To try and keep cooking and cooking and cooking. Hiya, Linda. You want to do meals that everyone can manage and can eat. So I do get my family involved. I say, look, what do you like? Okay, can we try and change that? You know, even chicken dippers could be made from scratch. Probably can't manage it every week, but I will give it a go because my son likes it. So we're looking at making, instead of dieting, you want to make it a healthy lifestyle project. And as I said, before the holidays, don't go for it. Just make some small changes and try and keep those changes through your holiday. So it's not this all or nothing. I'm going to be so good before, go on holiday, woof, everything's blown away. Come back, you've had a nice holiday, but you feel a bit fat and a bit bloated, a bit uncomfortable, and you've kind of gone backwards when you were trying to go forwards. We want to feel like we're having fun, not feeling restricted, as I said earlier, and it's got to be something that, as I said, is realistic and that other people can be involved with. So it's not just you doing this completely different diet and social life, can't mix with your friends, can't do anything else, life's over. So that's it really tonight. Just a few tips there to try and sort of avoid you doing all this sort of rapid weight loss before the holidays. You know, get yourself into a healthier mindset. Work on your mindset. There's a probability, there's some stuff, if you list down what you think might be kind of keeping weight on you or not making you feel as healthy, put down that list of stuff and then see what you could change to make those small changes. Because if you've not got a very good diet, as in it's not nutritious, you're going to get low mood, you're going to get low energy. You know, that your immune system will be weaker and you're not going to perform as well. So it's really important that you do look at what you're eating and do it regularly. Because if you have gone through, you know, our bodies do change as we age, our hormones change as we age. So if you're feeling tired every morning, something's not quite right. So you need to address that, and that's where it has to be a healthy lifestyle project rather than sort of dieting. If you're not sleeping well, that needs to be looked at as well. So always think of it as a bigger picture rather than just weight loss, weight loss. So have a great evening. It was not too long a one. Oh, sorry, little choke there. Do join me on some of the other chats, and hopefully you'll have a listen to some of the other ones I've done during the week. As I said, I'm trying to talk to other sort of health wellbeing people in the Essex area so that you get more information about what's going on, health, fitness, come physio, come osteo, that kind of stuff. If you've got any questions, feel free to put something in the comments or get in touch, and please like and share, and have a great evening. So I'll see you later. See you tomorrow.